I'm in Shenandoah Park, and this is Hawksbill Gap. The gap's actually down there. Normally I'd be parking down there, but it's so busy today on Saturday that I had to park up here a little ways. There's my little red car. And this is a rehike. I'm going to go down this side of the mountain a ways, which is a Cedar Run trail, and I'm going to be, now that some of the underbrush has died down, I'm going to be looking for any evidence of the old Hawksbill shelter. There was a shelter here at Hawksbill Gap, but it got pulled out years ago, like back in the 60s sometime. So anyway, I'm going to close up my car and I'm going to head on down the trail and see if we can find the old shelter. The elevation here is about 3375. Three-tenths of a mile into my hike, I'm down to 3250, and this looks like the trace of the access road that maybe went over to the shelter, so that's where I'm headed. Most of the leaves have come off the trees up here, see? And it's cold up here today. It's probably about 30 degrees. And there's where I came from. Coming down here, this is the Cedar Run trail heading on down the side of the mountain. But I'm going to turn off here and follow this in a little ways until I get to the point where the topo map showed the shelter, and we'll see if we can see anything. Okay, I changed my mind. I went up a little bit, I just went up a little bit higher up on the hill here, and I think that's probably where the shelter was. There's a bit of a rock pile there which looks like it might have been a fire pit straight ahead in the picture there. But if you compare how open that is, okay, and compare that to this, the rest of the area up through here. See all the trees and stuff? And then you compare that to this big open area right here. And then over there to the left is the road that came over here. So I'm going to reposition my marker to there, and I'll show it on the map. I'm pretty sure that's it right there. That's just real cleared out, and it's flat. And it's next to this stream that's got water, so perfect. This is a map of today's hike. The quadrangle name is Big Meadows, 1994. And this is a rehike looking for the site of the Hawksbill shelter. The shelter's been removed, but I was looking to see if I could find out the location of where it was. And this is an addendum to a hike I posted back on June the 12th of 2019. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this other than to say it's early November now, and the leaves have mostly fallen off the trees, so I can see through the woods a lot better now. So I parked here at Hawksbill Gap, and then you get on the Cedar Run trail here, and you follow that trail down just a short ways, and when you get to this bend in the trail right here, if you look to the right, you'll see the trace of an old road, and you follow that road over to here, and eventually you have to cross over the ditch to the other side of the ditch, and then if you look around, you'll see in my video, you'll find a place that's not like anywhere else over there. It's flat and it's free of trees. I didn't find any evidence of the shelter except for a small pile of rocks over there that might have been a fire ring at once upon a time. But anyway, I recorded the location of this area, and when I came back home and plotted it on this map, it put me right there where that dot is. It says shelter right there. And I don't usually publish coordinates, but those are the coordinates. And it's important to note the reference WGS 84. A lot of these old maps are NAD 27 reference, but these coordinates are given in this reference, WGS 84. So if you hike to this spot, it'll put you right there on this map, and you'll notice that that's where the shelter used to be.